to YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, you have a beer. We're here in White's Tavern, we're drinking another beer from the Blue Moon Taster Pack. This is Blue Moon's Short Straw. Short Straw is a Farmhouse Red Ale. It's 5.8% alcohol by volume. It says it's an intriguing interpretation of a farmhouse ale blended with a Flanders Red. Now, I really like Flanders Reds, so I'm excited about this. I know it's a macro company, and everybody's, ooh, macro company, but I still get excited to try something like this, because it could be a very good introduction for somebody that's just getting into the craft beer world. Or it could actually be a passable beer. You won't ever know until you try it. So, open her up. Normal Blue Moon cap. If you are a cap collector, you're not getting anything special. It's just your average Blue Moon Brewing Company. Again, Blue Moon, Molson Coors. So there we go. Actually, that looks really nice. That is a beautiful red color. Well, brownish red and amber. I didn't expect it to come out so nice. Nice off-white head up there. The off-white head is fading pretty quickly. It's not even pillowy, it's just kind of there. It's just hovering on top of the liquid. Smell? Nice and sweet smelling. Very peppery. It smells like white pepper. It says on here that it is white pepper. It does smell like white pepper. I don't know if it's going to taste like white pepper or not. You can make black pepper smell like white pepper. So we'll find out when we try it. But just very peppery, very nice and peppery. Cheers, guys. Ooh, that is nice. A little bit of a malty sweetness in there. Touch of fig, touch of citrus. It is very peppery. I wouldn't say it actually tastes like white pepper. I wouldn't even say it tastes like black pepper. It tastes kind of like an artificial pepper. What you kind of expected. What?
White pepper.
You've never had white pepper? I'm gonna have to buy you some white pepper. Anyway, kind of what you'd expect from a macro company that tastes like artificial.
Like dandruff?
Yes, it's albino dandruff. I just shake it into a bag and sell it to people as white pepper.
A profitable business.
It is a profitable business. Just don't wash your hair for a few days.
On your skin, your eyes.
Little tiny touch of sourness on the background. And it does say that it is mixed with a Flanders Red, but the sourness doesn't taste like it's actually mixed with a Flanders Red. It tastes like they took a little bit of Brett and put Brett into the into it, which would sour it a little bit. All in all, yes, there are. All in all, it's not a bad beer. It's not a great beer, not a bad beer. 5.8% alcohol. Comes in the 12-pack for like $13, which is great for us Canadians when we cross the border and see that 12-pack. You Americans, you can get a 12-pack for cheaper if you want to go with a macro thing anyway. But for us, that's a great price. It's what we pay for most 6-packs. Excuse me. Flavor's nice, very easy drinking. The only reason you know it's fake additives is if you're really into drinking beer. If you're somebody that hasn't drank real beer, that hasn't drank the stuff that's made with proper ingredients instead of chemicals and additives, you would think this is, well, if you're used to drinking craft stuff, you would know that this is somewhat faked. If you're not used to drinking craft stuff, this stuff would taste amazing to you. Well, I would hope. It's basically a mellow a mellow, slightly higher alcohol, slightly tart saison, and it's a very good introduction to the farmhouse style for people. Not as peppery, not as kitcheny, shall we say, since most farmhouse ales are just things from your kitchen. That's why you get all those weird tastes in some of them. There's just so many things that can get thrown in. It's just whatever they had in their kitchen when they made it, and it has that. It has that feel, it has that appeal. It's a good beer. I'm going to give it a 6.75 out of 10. I would almost pay money for it again. In the case it comes in, I'd probably not pay money for it again just because I didn't like the agave nectar ale, and there's just so many of those in that case. If it wasn't for that, I'd for sure pay for this again. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers. Au revoir. A bientôt. See you soon. Bye.